Brazil, known for soccer, the Amazon, Carnival, and Rio. Gorgeous, illustrious Rio. Your beaches glistening at the seams. Your statue on high stature with a view of the city and the sea. But not all is what it seems, because behind the scenes sit the broken dreams of the people forgotten by society, hidden from view, living in the slums. Favelas, as Brazilians call them, shantytowns in all but name. They were created by people with no hopes of ever having the prospect of buying or renting a home. Built by the people themselves, brick by broken brick. And the government never bothered doing anything about them. On September 7th, 1822, Brazil, Portugal's largest and most important colony at the time, gained independence. With independence, the head of the revolution founded the Empire of Brazil, the largest empire in the history of the Southern Hemisphere. With this came war. Soldiers went to war, fighting for the empire. Some people lost their best friends or got killed themselves. Many lost everything, but they fought valiantly for their country. When the war was over, they returned to their homes. However, many of them had no more homes. Being in war for years, many had no opportunity of ever returning to their old home. The people who fought for their country the most were the ones the country cared about the least. But they were not the ones to give up. After all, they fought hard for what they thought was right. So, with sticks and stones, breaking their bricks and their bones, they would create a sprawling favela, forgotten by the people who they fought for. Modern Brazil has a big problem: the economic disparity in the society. The rich seem to get richer, and the poorer only sink lower, almost like a dystopia. It would take 19 years for someone working minimum wage to earn the same as the richest 10th of a 10th percentile earn every month. The richest 6 men in Brazil have the same wealth as the bottom half of the entire population. 20 million people in Brazil live in poverty. These are the people that created houses from nothing, filled with art and color, the kind that are absolutely incredible, who could still have hope, even when they live in squalor. People build connections between each other through their hardships and their struggles, through their similarities, through their triumphs, and through their deceptions. Yet, they move forward. If the government is not there for its people, then who are? The very enemies the government fights to eliminate: drug lords and gangs. Each couple of shantytowns has a de facto ruler, which is one of the major gangs or drug lords in that area. Each gang strives for control of their own land and hopes to conquer the land of other drug cartels. The drug cartels and gangs are ruthless, more than can be put into words. dirty, bloody, absolute destruction, and death are the only ones that can be used. And they do, with their conflicts against their rivals, cause destruction in their territory. But these groups are the only ones the people can rely on to keep themselves safe. To be fair, the government has tried to do something about it. In some favelas, the government operates PPUs, police pacifying units, that roam in the favelas. They raided a couple entire favelas and removed the entirety of the drug trafficker and gang influences in them. But instead of trying to solve the problem for the long term, they try to hide it from the people and the world. Every time Rio has been the center of attention, they tried to cover up their endemic problem by building grand stadiums for international sporting events instead of giving food for the suffering nationals, by creating buildings that graze the heavens instead of paving roads on the earth, by creating grand cities from the ground up for the rich instead of improving the city they already have. So, what is there to take away from this? If there were one thing to take away from this, it would be to remember that gorgeous, lustrous Rio is not all what it seems. For behind the scenes sit the broken dreams of the people forgotten by society. Never forget